Much gratitude for you joining me today. If we haven't met yet before, my name is Tyler. And today's little sequence is a little bit more of an intermediate flow in terms of coordination and not necessarily strength. Although we will be diving into a side plank and different ways to enter and flow through that, as it is a portal to so many other fun poses. And it is also a base of our core strength. So we'll begin in a seat or a hero's pose, option to sit on a pillow or a block between the heels, or just sit completely on your thighs if comfortable for you. We'll find a few moments just to ground in to this sacred space that we are sharing together, as well as warm up the wrists. So we want to rest the backs of the hands on the tops of the thighs, kind of close in towards the core. As we lift the chest, finding that base, whether we are sitting on self, on the earth, or on a prop, all connected together. Start to find your breath. As always, our prana is the guide of our movement practice, our primary focus, our dristi. Recently, I've been feeling the exhale as a sort of mantra for the practice. That beautiful ocean wave of purification in the back of the throat. Feeling the energy within the chest. Feeling how much the breath moves the body. Starting to notice some length in the back of the hand and the wrist. Start to lean our weight forward. As we breathe, we exhale, starting to round the back. Let the elbows kind of flare forward and just kind of root the backs of the hands, wrists into the hip crease or the top of the thigh. Feeling that nice stretch. As we come through center, big inhale, arms can reach up high. As we exhale, just shake it out. Okay, kind of make it up. Maybe start to blink the eyes open if they were closed. You can look one way, look the other. Just shaking at the elbow, letting something drain out of the wrist. Take one more full breath. One more inhale, gaze high. Exhale, palms together through heart's center. Take an extra breath here. We'll start to flower the palms open towards the front, pressing forward. The thumbs move together, and then we roll to the back of the wrist and through center. So we're creating this prayer and then reverse prayer upside down with the backs of the hands. And the wrists stay connected. The heel of the hand will stay connected throughout this process, kind of finding that flow, playing around with it, contorting the fingers any way that feels supportive to deepen the space and warm up those forearms and palms. You can go both directions here. Just one more breath. And then again, big inhale, arms can sweep out and up. Exhale, palms in front of us. We'll start to move into our tabletop pose. Just finding our center on hands and knees. We do not need blocks for this flow or any props, but of course use what works for you to help support your practice. As we find our table, we'll just roll out those ankles, as that hero's pose can be a nice stretch for the shins, for the tops of the feet. Starting to crack the toes and shift our weight into the balls of the feet. Maybe a little shift side to side to open up all 10 toes. Starting to widen the fingertips. And as we come forward, just a round of cat and cow to make sure the spine feels loose. Big inhale, squeeze the shoulders, gaze forward. Exhale, we round through. One more big inhale. And then exhale, left leg extends back long. Take a little massage into the calf. We're gonna rotate the right foot off to the side for a modified side plank. I love to come up to the fingertips on the bottom hand As we open up that left hand high to the sky, aligning back foot, bottom knee, and top hand. As we start to extend that left hand high to the sky, finding that alignment. Notice as the hand reaches backwards, the hips push forwards. And then as the hips push backwards, we can reach the hand forwards, come back to palm if we were on the fingers. Right, one more inhale to find that space. Exhale, we come through threading the needle. We're gonna bring both knees back to alignment and then extend that left arm underneath the right side body. See if you can extend the right leg out and just curl the hamstring, relaxing all your weight into that left shoulder. And relaxing the side of the head as well. Maybe you can reach the right hand up to balance and just tap the right foot. We slowly unravel and release back through. Big inhale, come into that modified side plank again. And then exhale, step the left foot to the top of the mat. Warrior one here, we're gonna lift up big. Hands reaching high to the sky, grounding that back heel down with the foot on an angle, lunging forward, hips are squared. Take a big breath in. And then humble warrior variation. We start to hinge forward. We bring the backs of the hands to the lower back. And then just let the elbows release and relax down. Nice stretch through the backs of the shoulders, pressure through the rotator cuff. We'll slowly start to come back, step to the top of the mat, just a big lift, mountain extended. Exhale, palms by our side, chair pose. Start to hinge like locusts, reaching those hands up, tightening the triceps, flying the chest forward. Think drinking bird as we start to squat and then lift the heels as we straighten the legs and come back into that chair, hands sweep up high. Exhale, we sweep back and we pop up the heels and hips. Come up to that extended mountain, big inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left hand over. Come back to center, big breath in. And exhale, release, folding all the way through. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant with the hands, right foot back. Left leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog, just split the legs apart. And then as we exhale, left knee under left hip. And then just take a little massage back and forth into that calf on that right leg. Just our tabletop with right leg extended. Take a moment to set up that base, pivot that left foot out, and then right hand comes up high. Big breath in. Notice as the hips can thrust forward, we open the heart. Exhale, hips shift back, we reach forward. One more time, inhale, we come up. And exhale, we come back through, starting to thread the needle. Guide both knees back together, and then extend that right arm underneath the left side body. Maybe we can extend that left leg long, balancing, breathing, relaxing. Curl the hamstring, come up light on those left hand fingertips, and then we start to trust our weight to come up, trust the alignment. Maybe we can tap the heel. And we slowly unravel, coming back down. Big breath in as we open back up into that modified side plank. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Warrior one, big breath in, pop it up, find your spacing, hop around, settle in. Back foot flat, toes pointed towards the top corner of your space. Big inhale, gaze high. As we exhale, start to hinge, power lunge, humble warrior, backs of the hands to the lower back. We start to settle the elbows, relax the chin. One more breath to fully release, adding some weight and some control into that right hip. Then we step to the top of the mat, powering through. Big inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, we find that chair pose with locust arms reaching back. Can we pop the heels up, balance? Chair pose, hands overhead, inhale. Exhale, come back through, find that float. Inhale, standing up tall. Exhale, left hand to left side, just a side bend. Nice reach over. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, we fold. Find your flow through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time taking that left foot to step back, controlling by pressing through the palms through plank, three-legged dog. That right leg is high to the sky. This time let's find a crunch, knee to elbow. And then as we inhale, let's come through side plank. Start to extend, drop the back heel down. See if we can open up into that 5-pointed star. Exhale, bend that top leg, sit all the way down, inside of the foot to the inner thigh. Relieve both hands of their duty. Big inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, side bend and stretch towards the back, over that left leg. Take one last breath to fully release down. As we inhale, come back up, find your side plank again, planting through that right foot and left hand to lift the weight of the hips, grounding through that back leg. Can we find that big inhale? Exhale, downward facing dog, left leg high to the sky, inhale. All right, let's find it. Exhale, crunch, knee to tricep. Inhale, we come through side plank, lifting up, shifting over, and then dropping down behind. Dropping that left knee open as the inner thigh connects to the sole of the foot. It's a big inhale, arms high, open arm twist. To the outside, exhale, we fold. Big inhale, coming back up and through, planting that right hand down. Can we lift the hips, finding that support through that 5-pointed star, inhale. Exhale, find that downward facing dog. Let's take one more on each side if you are finding that flow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right to right. Inhale, side plank. Open up, stack the feet. Maybe find that star. Exhale, wild thing. Sit down, let the knee open to the side as the arms twist. Big inhale. Exhale, release and find your fold. Inhale, start to come back up through side plank of choice, maybe that 5-point. And then exhale, downward dog, last side. Inhale, that left leg high. Exhale, left to left, crunch. Inhale through side plank, drop the heel, open up with support or not. Exhale, find that flip through to a seat, opening up the hips and arms to the side. And then exhale, we release. Finding that ease after that effort. One more bit of effort after our ease. Open arm twist to the inside. Grounding through that right hand, our last side plank. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice bend in the knees, walk, step, float to the top of the mat. Finding your yogi squat. Feet are wide, malasana, open the heart. Find compression and fold, open the heart, and find compression and fold. So to make your way down to a seat, finding an easy crisscross, lotus, tall posture. A deep breath, closing out this little flow together. As always, take your time to cool down and to take a meditation of Shavasana on your back or in a seat. Honoring some time to slow down after new moves, new efforts, so that we can absorb new strengths. I hope this flow was fun for you and that you can use it in your own practice or in your own teachings. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.